Leo, what's cracking, baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your November 2019 love tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. Of course, if so, let me know down in the comments down below. Keep in mind this reading's in general. If they resonate, that's awesome. If not, they're not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take the reading how it resonates if it applies to your situation. If it doesn't apply to your situation, feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any reader of your choice, of course, okay? If you guys would like, you guys can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. You guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. And also, I do have CAMEO, so down in the description down, cannot speak, down in the description box down below if anybody wants to book a CAMEO with me. If you're not sure what that is, just click the link. It will tell you about it all on the website. You guys can get a personalized message for a short price, okay? So let's take a look here and see what's cracking for the Leo, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs during November 2019. What messages do we got coming through for Leo? Messages for Leo here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 2019. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 2019. I feel like y'all are hanging on by a fucking thread. And what I mean by that is it's not in a bad way. I feel like energetically, though, you are fucking waiting to jump right back into Leo season. You need that Leo energy and that boost, okay? Some of you guys here are feeling very tired, very drained, very groggy. You may be experiencing brain fog as well. I'm just picking up on the energy of, like, I need a fucking pick-me-up, okay? So, some of you Leos here are switching from coffee to crack. No, it's a joke, okay? Don't do crack, okay? Crack is not cool. Get yourself some, coffee on a daily basis. Y'all gotta wake up. If coffee ain't doing it for you, I don't really engage that much in Red Bull, but sometimes a Red Bull is much needed. It is a good pick-me-up, okay? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs during November 2019. All right, what's going on, baby? Leo, energy between you and another person, 4 of Wands or 4 Swords, can be connecting with a air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep, so this is rest, rejuvenation. You need your time. You definitely need a lot more sleep. Some of you guys here aren't getting enough for you. Try to hit 7 hours, man. I know some people that can function on 2, like myself. I can have 2 hours of sleep and feel better. And like if I have, it's weird. If I have like 10 hours of sleep, I'm fucking exhausted. But if I have at least 6, 7, and like anywhere between 5 to 7, I'm chill. If I have 2 hours of sleep, I'm wired, okay? Anyways, though, let's take a look here and see what's happening. So, Page of Cups, you got the Magician card, and then you have the Emperor card here. So, I'm seeing that a lot of you Leos, in regards to your love life, you're very much so ready to get yourself back out there, but at the same time, you're not seeing much manifesting in your reality, and I think it's because you are having a little bit too much control on how you specifically want things to happen. For some of you Leos here, you could have Pisces in your chart, but I feel like the way you kind of see love is in some sort of fantasy way, instead of seeing it that it is kind of how it's going to come how it comes. Love is going to come unexpectedly. It's not going to be everything you ever expected. And if you set up expectations for love, you can be greatly disappointed because not everybody is going to be who you fantasize them to be. And I think right now that a lot of you Leos are in this place where you want this Prince Charming energy, you want the fucking knight of your dreams, but you're not seeing it manifest. Instead, you're seeing people that are, the Magician card here that are, possible choices, but as for the outcome, Emperor card, you're a little bit too specific on what it is you want, and sometimes you gotta go with the flow to meet a person, You're not gonna know an entire person, Leo, just the moment you meet them, You have to take some time to get to know who it is, and take some time to get to know if you like him or not. You're not gonna know straight off the bat. Now, with the Star card here, I do feel this energy where a lot of you Leos are kind of in this, who the fuck beeps? You scared the shit out of me. My mother came in, she went, beep, fucking honk the horn. Anyways, moving back to what I was saying, with the Star card, Leo, I feel like some of you guys are like really, really over fantasizing the love. Like, you know how in the star energy it's like, I'm going to come into alignment with my twin flame or my divine masculine and divine feminine. It's like, maybe that's the kind of love you're looking for. You're looking for something that's so fucking crazy, passionate, and over the top that you're missing the actual potential of gaining what it is you want with a person that you aren't attaching a title to. Okay? Now, I talk about this a lot. I talk about it pretty frequently, but I do think that the idea of marking somebody as your twin flame or as your divine masculine, divine feminine is a bad idea. And the reason why I say this is because there are twin flames. Yes, they exist. There are soulmates. Yes, they exist. Divine masculines, divine feminines. These energies exist. But when you find a person that you think is yours, chances are it probably isn't. It takes a long time to really discover that true connection, and it's a lot more intense than you think it would be. And most of the time, we pin a title to a specific person. We think that they are the person we have to be with. We think that they are that ultimate romanticized, beautiful, over-the-top kind of love. But in actuality, that's not it. And Leo, I think that for some of you here that are focusing on that over-the-top love, you're missing opportunities with genuine, pretty appealing and aesthetically pleasing people that you could establish love with. So try not to be too specific, okay? Give it a shot. Give it a shot. All right? Now, in regards to who Leo's currently dealing with here, let's take a look. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs during November 2019. Who is Leo dealing with throughout November 2019, please? You got a 5 of Cups, okay. You got an Ace of Wands. You have a King of Cups. You got a 10 of Wands, and then you have a Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. When I first pulled the 5 of Cups, the first thing that came to my mind, Leo, was I'm dealing with a bunch of disappointments. Is the energy that I'm seeing present. And I'm like, Leo, why are you dealing with disappointments? Now, with the 5 of Cups to the Ace of Wands energy here, I feel really strongly that you're kind of in this place right now, Leo, where you are dealing with people that don't know how to give you the magic tingle. It's like everyone you come across, you're like, it's boring. It's not fulfilling you. So the people you've come into contact with on a romantic level, they're just not enough to fulfill you. That's why I feel like you keep reaching out for this over-the-top kind of love. And with the 10 of Wands, you know, there are people that in your life, they bring a bunch of heavy shit. You might be connecting with people that just have a lot of heavy stuff going on. If that's the case, Leo, you know, try to avoid the water signs at all costs, okay? Water signs got baggage. They will give you the baggage. Just saying. So for some of you Leos, it's like you're looking for, I don't know, like a Disney-filled connection, and it's just like everyone you come across is just disappointing you, okay? And even if they come across as a mature, awesome person, later on when you really get to know them, you're just disappointed and they're not ideally what it is you want. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just not happy with the current people you've met. You're trying to meet somebody that really gives you that spark, that really gives you that feeling of, oh my fucking God, like I'm in love. Like you want a love at first sight kind of situation, but you know, nothing's wrong with that. I gotta make that a point. I know you think I'm bashing you, but truthfully I'm not. Nothing's wrong with having a love at first sight situation. The difference is though, is that not every situation will be that way. Like you just have to get to know people. Take a little more time. Like take this with a grain of salt, Leo, because it'll help you a lot this month. Take more time to get to know a person, because you might realize that they're fucking spectacular if you put more interest and more time into them, okay? Don't brush off people if they don't make you feel amazing at first. Get to know a person because people will surprise you. Now, in regards to how Leo is feeling about their love life currently in November 2019, let's take a look here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout November 2019. Let's take a look. You got a Moon card, you got a 2 of Cups. So you're here, like you really are looking for love here, okay? Moon card, 2 of Cups, Judgment card, 10 of Swords, Hangman card, 8 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and then the 4 of Wands. So you want to just jump into a relationship real quick. You're like, dog, I want love, let's get love, let's have it. You want it as fast as possible. Now, some of you Leos may want love as fast as possible because you may think that that's what's gonna make you 100% happy, and not to lead you in disappointment, but that's not going to make you happy, and that's a codependent view. So, of course, not all Leos are feeling this way. But if you do feel this way, I do want to say that if you find a romantic partnership, even if it's awesome and it makes you happy, it's not going to fulfill you the way that you think it will. The way that I always kind of mark this out is that, you know, 2 halves don't make a whole. 2 wholes make a relationship. So when 2 people are whole and complete in themselves, they love themselves, they take care of themselves, that makes a relationship because the 2 individuals complement one another rather than depend on one another for their happiness, okay, or for happiness sake. So I'm seeing that, like, Leo, you know, you're just tired of feeling like you're wasting time by being single or not with the right person, but the truth is that you're not wasting time. All that time can actually be taken up by focusing on your own self-improvement, and I think that's an important topic to hit, okay? So, like I said here, 4 of Wands, followed with the Knight of Wands. You really do want a relationship. You want it to come through quick, okay? I mean, I do feel here as well, a lot of you guys may be feeling lonely. The Moon card to the 2 of Cups. You may be feeling lonely. It's like, I just want somebody to love. I really want somebody to be with that I can spend time with. You know, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to feel that. But you have to realize, as cliche as it is, you gotta love yourself before anybody else can love you or you can love anybody else. You gotta be comfortable with being on your own before you can really spread yourself and spread that love. And, you know, some of you Leos here, genuinely feel like you're never going to get the chance, okay? Ten of Swords to the Judgment card, you feel like, oh, well, love's never going to manifest for me, love's never going to happen. But if you think that way, you're attracting that kind of reality. So if you think that love will never manifest, it's not going to manifest for you, because that is the thought and already the role you gave it in your life. So anytime you assume something, your assumption ideally is going to be what's manifesting. So if you assume that nobody's going to ever love you or want to be with you, no one is going to ever love you or want to be with you. So change the assumptions that you have about love. And one thing I will say, and I say this all the time, love always comes unexpectedly. Love always comes when you stop searching for it. So maybe this month, Leo, you got to take some time to focus a little bit on your self-improvement and making your life the best life you can possibly live, so that out of nowhere, that unexpected love you're looking for, that star card kind of love, will manifest into your life. Now, with the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles here, like I said, I do feel like a lot of you guys are lonely, and this is where the false aspect kind of comes into codependency, in a sense, where you feel like if you just have a companion, you won't feel less lonely, you'll be more happy. But the truth is that if you can't get comfortable by being on your own, you're never going to be comfortable in general, especially when the person you're dealing with doesn't have time to be around whoever you're dealing with in the near future. So that's why you got to get comfortable with being on your own. And I know that it's hard, dude, because I remember when I was a lot younger, I was a very depressed person, man. I swear, dude. From probably around 11 to 17 years old. For those 6 years, terrible depression, suicidal thoughts, was always alone, hated myself, every part of me, hated it, okay? And it took a lot out of me to just be comfortable with being on my own, to not let the thoughts that are in my head dictate who I am, because half of the time, all the thoughts you think aren't even always yours, Leo, just saying. We're all a collective consciousness, so if you think every negative thought you think is your own thought, it's not. So instead of reacting to every thought you have, just observe them from a neutral standpoint. For example, if a thought comes in your mind such as, I'm not good enough, just say, that's a weird thought, don't know why I'm thinking that, but I am good enough. That's called positive reinforcement. Every time you think a negative thought, stop yourself in its tracks and reinforce that thought with a positive one. I swear to God, it will change your life. It's powerful, okay? And over here with the Hangman card to the Eight of Cups, Leo, you just don't want to be stagnant anymore. Some of you Leos here are kind of looking at everybody in your life. You may feel like everybody around you is getting wifed up, okay, or is getting booed up, right? You feel like everyone around you is having a relationship, their life is working out, you know, they're creating families. You know, you feel like everyone around you, like, things are going in their favor, and you're like, but why not me, though? Like, everyone has the greatest relationship, you know, this person and that person's getting married, this person just had kids, it's like, everyone's life's moving forward, but mine seems to be stagnant. And the reason is because you're putting love on a pedestal. And when you put love on a pedestal, you actually end up resisting it much more than just simply allowing it to happen. All right, this is law of attraction type things. I would definitely urge some of you guys, watch Aaron Doughty, AARONDOUGHTY, Aaron Doughty. Look at him on YouTube. He's fantastic for law of attraction, and he's fantastic because he's made a couple videos which shows you actually the art of detachment, as well as the art of assumption and things of that nature, on how to manifest love in relationships. So I really would recommend checking out his videos. They might be of interest to you, and they might help you, Leo, okay? Nonetheless, though, carrying on, in regards to where energies are aligning for Leo this month, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, during November 2019, you got a King of Wands, you got a Fool card, you got a Seven of Cups, and you got a Page of Wands. Will you have options coming towards you this month? Absolutely. You're a Leo. You're in the spotlight. People are always going to be interested in you. You're fun, you're cute, you always got this, you know, you just got a lot of energy, okay? And the thing about Leos is that no matter what it is you guys are going through, like, you guys can be very upset, you will still look like the happiest person in the room. So people are very drawn to your positive energy that you're usually always putting out, whether you're hiding your true energy or not. So there's still going to be attraction here this month. You're still going to see people. You're probably going to meet new people. There are probably going to be, you know, options to date or to talk to new guys or new girls, etc. That's all going to be here on the table. But at the same time, it's not going to be the serious thing you're looking for. And the reason that it's not is because you're not giving it enough time. Okay? So for those of you here, you got to jump this month. Take this month with a grain of salt and just go with the flow, man. Go with the flow. Let the tide take you down the stream. I promise you, go with the flow. If a new guy, let's say you're a girl, okay, it can be vice versa if you're a guy watching this, right? But let's just say you're a girl and you're talking to a new guy and he's a little interesting, but like, you're like, I don't really know. Give it some time. You know, if a couple days go by and you're like, okay, he's fucking boring, ghost him, okay? Or say, hey, this ain't for me. Now, let's just say you're talking to this guy, and at first he seems boring, but then out of nowhere, you're like, whoa, like I'm starting to get really interested in him. I'm feeling a connection here. Go with it. Go with the flow of the people you're talking to and allow things to form and develop in whatever way they go, whether you end up being friends with somebody or you end up being lovers with somebody, all right? You got to give time, you got to give this shit time to manifest, all right, Leo? And also, you cannot have a negative or pessimistic outview on love. If you say, I'm never going to be loved, you really are never going to have that, because the moment that you say that, you already fucked up every opportunity of love coming into your life based on your belief, because your belief is what's going to dictate your reality. I promise you. So open your eyes, Leo, to saying, look, I will find the right person. I will be with the right person. I'll be married. I will be with the greatest person ever. I'll find my fucking soulmate. But I just have to be open to it. I can't be pessimistic about love. I got to change my approach to love. And I also can't keep putting love on a pedestal. Love cannot be the thing that completes me, but love should be the thing that complements me. Okay? So ride on that self-love bandwagon for a little bit and acknowledge that it will come when it's unexpected. And when it comes, it comes. Keep going with the flow this month, and you will see success, and you will also feel so much more happier, so much more lighter, and also, Leo, you'll be like a motherfucking fly to lamps, okay? You will be the lamp, the flies will come to you, okay? Knight of Swords over here. The moment you start just doing a little bit of self-care, relaxing, not putting love on a pedestal, then all these motherfuckers are gonna want you. You might pick up on some desperate people too this month, Leo. Be mindful of the horn dogs, just saying, with the Scorpio energy, especially Mercury and Scorpio. Everyone's kind of horny. You might pick up on a lot of men over here that are just trying to bang bang, okay? And I know that you probably don't want to bang bang them. So just try to avoid those type of men or those females if you are a man of God, okay? So nonetheless, be mindful and careful of that, okay? As for the overall outcome, though, of Leo's month in November 2019, what is the overall outcome for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, during November 2019. Hello. And a Queen of Cups. There we go. It's time to boss up right now. It's time to boss up. You know? Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. Be the master of your emotions as well as the master of your fire. Okay? Master the element of fire and water. And what this means is that have patience and have faith, and also don't let your emotions get the best of you. You are not worthless if someone's not dating you. You are not the worst person or ugly or unattractive or boring or whatever. You're not all these things just because you haven't met the right person yet. What it means is just you haven't met the right person yet, and you have to give it time. And chances are, if you're watching this, you're a little younger. You're probably in your 20s or early 30s, and you're still fucking young. Even if you're 40 or 50, you're young. You have so many more goddamn years to live with so many more experiences with other people to experience. Love is not a process that's meant to be rushed. Let's remember that. And the more you desire it, the more you push it away from you. Desire loving yourself, okay? Desire making yourself your greatest version. Desire living your best life. Because when you act as if and decide to say from this moment on, I'm living my best life, everything that you would want in your best life will follow through, and that's including love, okay? So get your emotions in check. Don't be talking shit about yourself. Don't be getting upset like nobody loved me. Motherfucker, someone will love you. I love you. And Queen of Wands, get that confidence game up, boo. Because when a Leo is confident, not insecure confident, I mean really confident, not the fake confidence that some Leos can put on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Get that real confidence game up. Don't be confident just while you're in front of other people. Be confident when you're by yourself. You feel me? Get that confidence level rising up. Confidence is attractive, whether you're a man or a woman. Like flies to a lamp, and you're the lamp, Leo. I'm telling you. Okay? So we're going to be all right. You guys are going to be just fine. Hang in there this month. Get into a state of going with the flow, relaxing, okay? Focusing on living your best life. And understand that when you're living your best life, the rest will accommodate. That means love too. Okay? Leo, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through. If it resonates, of course, let me know down in the comments down below. Take care. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing November. And I'll catch you guys for your mid-monthly, all right? Peace.